as well. And despite the advantage they've had, it looks like RRQ have actually augmented themselves their own gold lead. How?
Despite farming, so far RRQ, again with the movement around the map, with some of the kills and the quick farming that the rest of the players are all doing here, we're seeing that even with team dribbles, EVOS are actually still at a gold deficit. So this is great news for EVOS. They're keeping the game competitive, but you have to remember that lead team Cecilia, most people don't remember it any longer, but back when it was meta, it was an absolute menace, man. That impacts and you're done. That's the amount of burst that is possible from the Sicilian.
And that's why being placed into the gold lane, how fast can you get those stacks and how fast can you get those items, right? Because that's going to be a monster. Let's see if EVOS can actually punish Skylar to prevent that from happening. Because so far, Skylar's still sitting at a 1-0-0.
And he actually has a couple of destiny already completed. For the most part, as long as there's backup available from his team, the team is taking very clearly, very passively, right? Clear the waves, move backwards, and if there's a blazing impact, a blazing duet for Nato there, he can just match it with the back boost. But as mentioned by Miko earlier, someone's in the building. Shout out to Mr. Kaon here, supporting his own team. That's the Kaon and Rex Regan Kaon, if you guys don't know. Skylar, what is that damage? You got together now, Rims with a pitch maneuver. That's pulled zone completely away from this tier 1, and that sets up perfectly for the turtle. Baby Sandstorm by Diamond to escape, going back up.
Annabelle is a level ahead, by the way.
Oh, one more battle pack coming down. Cyclops very low. The poke is ridiculous. You're seeing a bit of a... Oh, hang on a minute. Dreams. Oh, opening up that side of the bush now. Let's stay mobilized down. Annabelle will be zoned away by the Circling Eagle, but still has the hard guard coming down. A level ahead this time against Sutsujin. That's a red team this time. Sutsujin wins it out. Annabelle might be caught. Has the pinch poised to escape, but RRQ Hoshi, they were already in the lead with 2 turtles down. Now they get their own turtle. Natko, good trade down below.
Wait, was Sutsujin and Annabelle at the same level earlier on, or was Annabelle at the level lead?
Annabelle level lead. Wow,
Okay.
Annabelle level lead, and still, with all the pressure that you can see coming from RRQ, you're seeing that the fight, ever so slightly, momentum-wise, is shifting towards RRQ. With the power taken on the bottom side, though, you see EVOS kind of corral around things, find something, but looking at the items here, blowing on for both Raiders, with the Warrior boots, 4 wounds, with the Tyrant. Half with the Sanguine Claws, and now Dreams might be next. Another, the flask of erasing. Dreams almost just got poked to death. Annabelle with a jump over the rings, now with a couple of blazing balls. Cyclops vengeance for the real word of inflation. Catches Annabelle. Immobilized now, flowing war. Tyrant gets a kill in the back, and Sutsujin deals with Natko.
Executor Tyrant on his signature hero to lead. Oh, look at that damage again on Clockman. Is Tyrant going to go in for the kill again?
Looking greedy, I don't think so, but he's just going to spam the Itty Banana emo. You guys get that, by the way, a really cool emo. And just like that, EVOS without any tools available, now you're seeing the holes are exploited by RRQ. At any moment, they can start up an engage with a Sanguine Claws, with the wood pistols, and just get a healthy amount of damage on any kind of squishy member in the front line. The fact that there is no big tanky member for EVOS means that no one is safe at this point. Even Cyclops isn't tanky enough. If you look at EVOS Yuki from the MPL ID S14 program here.
Yeah, she's not having it.
Super concerned, man.
He's not having it. Okay, she notices. Hi, Yuki!
He still looks... Yes, the eyes don't lie, my friend. The eyes don't lie. You see the look of concern right there. And who can blame her? It's not looking the best. 3K goldie for RRQ, and they have all the late game options and a good mix of frontline, of tankiness, of damage as well. And Cyclops can open up the map, but even when he does, Clocken is slowly but surely getting bursted down. You have the Angela around to really give some more regeneration. Diamond. By the way, this is a full tank career. Thunderbolt rush, and now going towards the dominant spies. There is no damage in his build. At this point, he needs to serve as one of the main frontliners, because until then, certainly cannot. Look at Dheeraj taking a bit of damage. They need to trade it though. When it comes to the wave clear, when people are moving around, clearly try and go for it, right? RRQ with teammates can definitely do better. Wow, look at that. And anyway, you do see though, right, that Skylar, despite the great that precision, that impacts and Sangwing claws, some of these spells are missing. You can tell that he isn't really comfortable on his position, but Annabelle, no purple buff for what is potentially the next Lord setup. That'll do it right there. They're already 3,000 gold ahead, and there's holy crystal 10 minutes for Skylar. That is his third item, and you can see that damage piling on for Psychots, who can't take it. Forced to flicker out early. Skylar is also stacking, by the way, so with holy crystal 10 minutes. Oh man.
I don't know, I guess EVOS, they need to work with angles at this point, right? They can't go in for a full engage front to back because of Skylar, right? Even before EVOS start to go for their setup, they're already bursted down. The kiting is insane by Skylar. I know it's difficult, right? Because even if they look for an angle onto Skylar, you know Edok is somewhere in the vicinity to back Skylar up, but it's gotta be angles at this point. They're playing with angles.
And even to do with Skylar, there's gonna be a lot of damage down for RRQ, but it doesn't mean that there's no mage. But oh, Diamond! Okay, the catch down. But there's no follow-up. Nacho still has a Purify. Walker still gonna have HP. Nacho. Under the gang by Diamond. Real room of Bleacher as well. He got the Purify. Gets a play on the Diamond. The 7 of the Blaze will be used up by Annabelle. He tries to pick up on the Blade, but without the purple, but what can you do? Skylar gets a bad impact straight into the face of Annabelle. And you know where Nacho is? In the bush. The bad impact not connecting. One last shot should do it. Now Suspicion walks over, but Skylar picks up the killing spree. Dreams all alone, the little girl taken out by Edok on the Matilda.
You don't run away from Sicilian, and you don't run away from Skylar's Sicilian. The king himself, he proves that he can utilize even mages in the gold lane and find this much success. And that's going to be a free lord over to RRQ.
That was a crazy fight by RRQ, man. The almost went ideally for EVOS. They're able to dive onto the backline. Annabelle was using the Heavens of Blaze to try and take out Skylar in close proximity in order to prevent the damage coming in from the bad impacts. That's a divine blade already on top of the Holy Crystal. An insane amount of damage. We saw that Skylar wasn't able to land that impact, but the damage was enough. And the flicker out of danger.
Oh,
then, whoa!
The bad impact, the low claw, goodness burning down with the glowing one. Just pulled back, but the guy wins right there. Again, now into the back, Annabelle trying to save the game. Gets some damage, gets Edok, but he has to pay with it, with his life. Now it's Diamond, zoning them in the back. Again, Skylar is free to just shoot them down. That's half of Psychots' HP, that's half of Clawfront. Skylar with the claws, Skylar with a bad impact, Psychots low, Skylar wants to go for the kills. Psychots jumps with a vengeance, now the Sanguine Claw's not connecting. RRQ can go for the base with another mini wave in the bottom lane. Natko cannot walk forward, now one last shot from Sutsujin. But the Tigers, wounded, limping, are still able to survive.
Yeah, RRQ, they're too low at this point, right? Oh no!
Blazing new wet from Natko! Getting the shutdown now on the Diamond, who is still able to sustain back up. It is only a 3-kill bounty that Natko picked up, but finally, he gets a kill on Skylar.
RRQ stayed a little too long there, RRQ.
They were just feeling comfortable, man. Just standing there, taking pot shots with 2 high ground mages at EVOS. Who would have thought? Would you believe if we told you a couple of seasons ago that EVOS on an assassin would be having trouble against 2 backline high ground mages that in theory should not be able to deal with the close range proximity?
Being that being backed by Koke, Khalid is one of our heroes since his debut in Rebellion with 8 picks and a 75% win rate. Something that they could mention earlier on with the Diamond pick. I wonder if that 75% win rate can actually be good for RRQ.
Looking great so far. Looking at Diamond himself, he goes for the Thunderbolt. Dominant's high to just lower the healing, lower the CS from Natko, but also with the Oracle to ensure that when he goes and heals, he's gonna get a lot more value and buy a lot more time. Now Skylar with the Winter Crown, there's a chance of only one of these fights. If he gets jumped on, he goes for the Winter Crown, walk up in the back east, and he's still gonna be outputting all that damage. And if you look at Edok, he's going for more magic power actually. Not going for any tanky option to really help with the front line events. He's actually just going straight for it. And even for Sutsujin, we talked about this, Mirko. The fact that the Thunderbolt now only adds damage from your extra magical defense and physical defense in theory, it shouldn't really work that well for heroes like the Roger. Since the team is still going for that build. Look at this setup right here. Now look at the control.
Pump up the baseline.
Middle of the wall, Tyrant. Oh, crazy! Zoning everyone from EVOS. There's no follow-up there, but Tyrant was able to bait out so much, even the hard stuff from Moto. He goes into blazing limit, win a crown from Rins, gets him to safety, not come. BMI backwards again.
Pump up the baseline.
Cyclops low. Flickering out, and now the chase is in. 3-man final side, to the sun. Edok gonna be taken now, and that is 1-for-1. Lord for Edok.
This is dangerous, man. RRQ. They got the Lord. They still couldn't conquer them. But you're seeing some of these movements from this at RRQ, and you know it's not necessary. They're just doing a lot of aggressive moves to send a message, and they lost one so far, but it's still a 5v5 with the Lord pushing into the base of EVOS. He's taking the battle in Nacho. Getting hit by the bat impact earlier. Now tonight from Annabelle onto Rins, who he knows doesn't have the winner crown. Rins should be down. That is Annabelle getting the kill. Now on the Tyrant he goes. Won't be able to survive now from the bat impact that is constantly gunning them down to win a crown. Oh! As Surgeon takes Nacho down. That is the bat impact walking with the flicker. But Tyrant with the execution. RRQ Hoshi strike first. Oh! EVOS Glory falling down in the first game.